Now, here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first 25 minutes of the Chris Moyles Show. It's Thursday, and you can't see outside, but it's not raining.
No, it's really not. Is this a blue sky?
It's blue sky. Look at that. But it won't last long because we're in the United Kingdom, so...
And it won't, apparently.
There's...
This afternoon's rubbish.
It's raining next week as well.
I know.
Saturday, Glastonbury, I had to put sun cream on. And yesterday, it was raining and horrible, cloudy.
Yeah.
And then it started to clear up about 6-ish.
Right.
6-ish.
Shush.
I was with Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, it's clearing up, Sean. He goes, yes. And I said, what time is it? He goes, it's 6-ish. And I said, fair enough.
That's good.
I'll mention that on the show tomorrow. And he goes, yes, you should.
Yeah.
So I said, thank you, Sean. And he goes,
Thank you, Sean Connery.
no problem. Yeah. Because he's American.
Yeah.
No.
He's American now. Because you know what time they start playing tennis at Wimbledon, don't you?
What time?
10-ish. 10-ish. Oh, really?
Well done. You just made the worst joke on today's show.
6:32. Now, we're live on Global Player. If you want to watch us, you can watch us live. Live, live. I hate the fact that I am not in the middle of this shot. There, look. See, that looks good, right? Doesn't that look good?
Lovely.
Okay. However, I'm not sat in the middle of my desk. The middle of my desk is here, and then...
Oh, no, you're off centre now.
I am off centre. It's just my OCD. That's all it is.
So where's the centre of the desk?
Well, the centre of the desk is where I am now.
Right.
It's the centre of the desk.
Oh, and that's the centre of the camera?
Well, Phoenix can move the camera, but Phoenix is limited to the options. What are you doing, James?
You need to move that logo.
What are you putting your hand in?
You need to put the logo a bit further this way.
Right.
Oh, you want to be in the middle of the X's?
Well, yeah, because that should be... Now, if I moved myself and Phoenix moves as well, there you go. All right. Now, you can't... I know if you're only listening, you can't see this, which is why you should be watching on Global Player right now. But you can watch any TV, by the way. If you've got the Global Player app on your telly, you can watch it. I don't know if I have the app on my telly, Chris. Well, if it's on Sky... If you've got the apps there, if you go to apps, it's there.
Oh, yeah.
You can watch it on TV. Abby watches us on her TV every morning. It's great. Kate and Nick watches on their TV every morning. Tiff still doesn't know that we stream live.
Right. We're on television.
Has Lucy even watched it?
No, she listens, but she might watch it on her phone sometimes.
Toby aware? Toby ever watched it?
Oh, no. He's in bed.
Chelsea? Well,
Yeah.
she can't reach the remote.
No, she has a remote.
She's handcuffed here.
Yeah.
No.
And she's like,
Well, remote was still working. No, she's not even handcuffed. No, she's not.
That was the first thing to deny, really, that she's handcuffed.
Yeah.
Probably rather than
Anyway,
where you place the
isn't
remote.
Chained anyway.
moving back now. See, there you go. Look, that looks nice, right?
Can you stay there?
Well, no, because I can't reach the faders on this side of the desk.
Okay.
So I'd have to do this. And now, here's the song.
You need longer arms. I think that's the main solution.
No, you would say that, wouldn't you? Old dangly arms, old Mr. Tickle there.
I'd be fine. I'd be fine over that.
My arms are fine.
Mr.
My arms
Tickle.
are fine. You just want people to join your weird long arms club.
You're right.
I know.
That's all I want.
Now, this is very important. I'm going to say this now on the opening link. If you are watching on Global Player, well done. Does it work? Does it like FaceTime? Does it?
No.
Okay.
Unless I could come sit.
No.
No.
If you're not watching on Global Player, does that mean you don't have the Global Player app? Now, you need the Global Player app, and I need every single listener right now to download it for various reasons. Number one, if you have the Radio X app on your phone and you use that, that's going to go away. They're going to get rid of it. Because what they have is they have a Radio X app, a Heart app, a Capital app, an LBC app, a Classic FM app, all the radio stations that Global own. And then somebody one day went, why don't we just put it all in like one app so it's just easier? Now, I love having the Radio X app. Do you know there was discussion about a Chris Moyles show app?
Oh, was
that
there?
just played the Chris Moyles show?
Oh, I didn't know that.
But then that would have been Global Player, all the stations. Then each radio station had their own app, and then certain shows would have their own app. It would just get too confusing.
Slightly app heavy.
So everything now comes under the banner of Global Player. So you can get Radio X, Classic FM, LBC, because that's what we all listen to when we're not listening to Radio X. It's Classic FM and LBC.
That's it. Those are the two.
So if you've got the green Radio X app, that's going. That's done. That is out of here.
That's old news.
But everything the Radio X app does, Global Player does. So you won't lose anything.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to the show, so it'll download every show every day in case you miss it, and then replace it the following week. So you never have more than a week's worth of shows on the phone. There's all the other radio stations. There's all the playlists and podcasts. There's videos, everything. It's amazing. And it is the number one priority for upstairs management. So that's reason number 2 that I could really do with you downloading Global Player.
That's it.
Now, it's free. It'll take you, I'd say, from finding it to opening it to registering to getting going, 30 seconds.
Yeah. It's
If that.
really not long. Yeah.
Then you can watch us live every morning. All right there, ladies. And you can listen to the show. It works pretty much everywhere in the world. Which is very handy. So if you go on holiday, you can sit by the pool with the hotel Wi-Fi and you can listen to us or Toby Tarrant, or depending on where you are in the world, what time it is.
Yeah.
You can watch the first 25 minutes while you're lying there on your lovely sunshine holiday.
Yeah, we're not bothered whether you're
We're not bothered. No.
We'd rather be here.
You can do all of that. Now, do you have Alexa? If you've got Alexa, you can sync your Global Player to your Alexa. So when you go, Alexa, play the Chris Moyles show. You don't. Play the Chris Moyles show or play Radio X. It'll play it from Global Player. And let's say you've listened to, play yesterday's Chris Moyles show on your phone, and you've listened to an hour of it. And when you get home, you say, Alexa, play yesterday's Chris Moyles show. And it will continue to play it from where it left off.
Very clever, isn't it? How do they even do that?
My Global Player is linked with my Alexa. It's also linked with my Sonos.
Nice.
Have you got a Sonos speaker, James?
Yeah, I love it.
Have you linked it?
I have.
There you go.
Gosh.
Very clever.
Around the house. Yeah.
Round the house.
I was listening to Heart ATs while I was on the treadmill yesterday.
Very nice.
Heart ATs. It's
like
not
a
Heart
bit.
80s.
No.
It's Heart ATs.
I like a bit of Heart ATs, actually.
Yeah. And there's Heart 90s. And there's Heart Dance.
Yeah, there's naughty.
And Capital Dance.
Yeah, dance.
You know that?
Yeah.
Very clever.
Or dance, that's what we say.
So there you go. So there's the advert for Global Player. I'm helping you because if you've got the Radio X app and you don't have Global Player, at some point you'll go, it's not working. That's because we're switching it off. Then Global Player, which is great. You need to do that. And then you can watch our show every day. And then you link it to your Alexa. And then that's brilliant. You can link it to your Sonos. All good. And then you can listen to the Chris Moyles show every day. And it keeps management happy.
Really does.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll love this link.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
We'll snip it up, send it out.
Yeah. Pay rise.
Yeah.
Pay rise. Thanks. Bonus. Thank you. What bonus do you think? Right. Would you be embarrassed if Matt Devis and the boss said, listen, you guys have done a great job. Here's a car.
Here's a car. Would I be embarrassed?
Yeah.
I'd probably go, thank you very much indeed.
Yeah.
What's the car?
You've helped us make millions, plural, millions of pounds. So we'd like to buy you a Mini Cooper.
Right. Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
We all get one each.
Yeah.
They're all green in Radio X green. That colour there. Ta-da.
Yeah, with an X on the roof.
Now,
Chris
Yeah.
Moyles drives a Mini Cooper.
no.
Or a Skoda.
Chris Moyles
Or a
drives
Skoda.
with...
Let's
Skoda.
probably go Skoda, actually, should we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a Skoda.
I have the one James had. It looks brilliant.
Can Dominic, please Skoda, can Dominic have a car from Skoda, but it's like the old days of DJs on the radio in the 80s when they used to drive cars from the local garage.
Yeah.
So it says Dominic Byrne drives with
It's very Partridge, isn't it?
Bob Smith Motors.
Yeah. Was it Kia? Was Alan Partridge's Kia, I think? I can't remember.
I knew a DJ that had his name on the side of his car and the name of the radio station, but his car wasn't sponsored.
Oh, what? He just put it on.
He just did it himself.
No, is that true? No names. Who was that?
I'm not saying names because he was he's a nice person.
That's an odd thing to do, isn't
But
it?
yeah, I know loads of DJs, loads of my friends who had free cars on loan from a local garage, and they would have their name on, the radio station logo everywhere, and the name of the garage and their logo.
Oh, really?
It was like a billboard with wheels.
Yeah.
I never got one of those, sadly.
No.
Sadly, never got my sponsored car. Did you ever drive a sponsored car?
No, I drove like the street cars.
But they weren't sponsored?
Yeah, they were sponsored, but it was just like pooled cars. So I had the little smart cars that we would drive around Manchester.
Smart cars?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
But everyone used them.
Some radio stations used to have helicopters. Capital had a plane.
Did they have a plane?
Capital had a plane.
I always thought they just pretended they had a plane.
No,
Did they actually have
they had a
plane?
flying eye.
Did they?
Somebody who works at Radio X, their other half, used to be in the plane.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So if it was your job to do the travel,
Yeah.
it's on Chris Tarrant show or whatever,
Yeah.
back in the day on Capital in London only,
Yeah.
weren't national, that you would go to the airfield, you'd get in the plane with your headphones and your microphone, and you'd do a live link. I'm checking out the M25 this morning. You thought it was just someone doing that in the studio. And let's check in with Dominic now with the travel.
And the M1's looking pretty busy as it always does at this time, and I'd turn off at Junction 8 if I were you, because there's a bit of a hold up. I just thought it was people doing that.
No, it's real.
Gosh.
I wouldn't fancy that. I think it'd be exciting, but
James is a pilot, so
Yeah, I could fly the
you could
plane.
fly the travel plane.
why don't you fly home now?
I've got a landing strip in my flat.
I don't need to know about that. None of my business.
If you put an aeroplane out, would you know how to use it?
No, of course he wouldn't.
I think
No.
I'd give it a good go.
Give it a...
You can't just give it a good go. You've got to land it perfectly.
Yeah. I think about this quite a lot. If they go on a flight,
You need someone to be the hero.
who can land this?
Listen,
Captain
I know how
Fish.
to open a packet of Nurofen, but if I'm on a flight and they said there's no doctor on board, I wouldn't be waving my arm in the air going, look right here, here I am.
I did watch a video on YouTube quite recently of how to land an Airbus A320.
Did you?
Yeah, don't you just hit autopilot or auto land or something?
No.
What you do?
There's a bit of it. Like I was like, oh, that goes there and that goes there. But
Why
just
were you...
just
Sorry.
in
Weren't we
case-
meant to put you in a simulator? Didn't we
Oh,
get
yeah,
offered
we
the
got
chance
offered
to
one.
go in a
We
simulator?
got offered, yes.
Was it Bristol way?
Something like that.
It was a while away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if we put you in a simulator, first time you'd be able to take off, fly, and then land.
Definitely take off.
All right.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't crash.
No.
Oh, I'll put some money on that.
Yeah, definitely take off. Was that the
100
quote?
Yeah. 100% take off.
You'd be able to take off.
Yeah.
How good are these simulators? Like, if you
incredible,
didn't
apparently.
take off
Yeah.
and you just kept going, like, do you crash through a fence? Can you take it down the high street?
Yeah.
Like, how realistic is it? Can you stop outside Tesco's,
Yeah.
Go through the fence.
run in, get some milk, come back out again? Just drive it.
Landing though, not sure how.
Yeah.
That's kind of key.
That's
though.
massive. You know, that is massively important, that bit.
We've got pilots who listen to the show.
50% chance of a successful landing, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't want to hit your voice when I go on holiday.
Hello.
Cooey, it's me. No, you're right. Oh,
Oh.
I'm prepared. Don't worry. 6:45. You're listening to Radio X. That's Radio X. Why not write down the name of this radio station, just in case anybody asks you what you listen to in the morning? You can look down on the piece of paper and remember that you listen to the happy sound of Radio X. And it's a lovely sunny Thursday morning, the 4th of July already, as they say. May the July the 4th be with you. And we got the lovely sunshine songs for you today to get you in the mood. Almost the end of the week as we hurtle towards the weekend. But right now, who are you going to call? It's Ray Parker Jr.
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. Shabba. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Anyway, so that
What a tune.
1984. Yeah, so we'll get you in a simulator, James.
Yeah.
Teach you how to fly.
Well,
Then I'll get you a little plane, and off you go.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I'll teach the simulator
You'll
how to fly.
100% be able to take off.
Yeah.
Just not sure about the landing.
Yeah. I'll have a think about it, about landing before I come down to land.
What percentage do you reckon?
Well, I'll stick it in autopilot.
Right.
Fly around the sky a bit.
Yeah.
Make sure I know what everything does. And
Yes.
then go, let's bring it into Heathrow.
May as well bring it to Heathrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, not some little
Are we
airfield.
talking like jet or are we
It's a-
talking about a Cessna?
Listen, it's your plane.
A passenger plane?
Yeah, you're
It's
responsible.
never going to happen, excuse me.
I think I could do it.
Come on, move your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some text messages sent. When Australian radio stopped using helicopters for traffic reports, they used helicopter sound effects in the background and a really muffled microphone to maintain the effect. Now,
Do you know,
It sounds like something we would do.
very believable.
do you remember a few years ago there was a radio station that did commentary of an England game and they were saying, you know, Rooney to Lampard, they're out of position, blah, blah, blah. You're listening to unofficial commentary of England versus Switzerland, blah, blah, blah. You're like, unofficial commentary? I found out they were in the studio in London with sound effects of football playing.
That's bad.
Watching it on telly, talking into the mic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's brilliant.
A radio station I worked at, I won't name it. The guy
I'll guess.
would phone in on the phone doing match reports. He wasn't at the game. He was in the pub. And they used to play football sound effects in the background.
Stop.
He wasn't at the game at all.
It's half time at blah, blah, blah versus blah, blah, blah. Bob Smith. Thanks very much. Yes, a really interesting first 45 minutes. That and he just.
pint, Bob? I don't think he ever got rumbled, but that's bad, isn't it?
Bob, did you say salt and vinegar? Shut up. Yeah, just the.
Substitutions just been announced.
I'm just getting a pie at half time. What kind of pie is salt and vinegar? Just throw it up. Keep going. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that happened a lot, I think, back in the day.
Did you ever go at the old place? Did you ever stand outside the building around the corner and go, here in Bradford, I've been speaking to people about... Do you ever do
No.
that? Right. You're on camera.
Oh, we're on camera. In that case, no.
Right, 83936 is our text number if you want to text us, 83936. Or you can WhatsApp us if you know the number. It's 0330 33 33 100. See, it should appear on the screen there, shouldn't it, James?
Oh, maybe it can.
Can it? It can't yet, can it, Phoenix?
It can if you give me a sec to type out the number.
Oh,
Okay, it's 07. What's James'
Can't we
number?
just write it on a bit of paper and put it in on the side there?
what, just to hold it up?
Yeah.
Well, if we've
Do
got
the same thing.
graphics, when Phoenix says graphics are ready,
Yeah.
then we can drop them in. We should really do this before we start.
Before we started,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Hey, Chris, you've got an Xbox. Check out Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's free to play. It'll blow your mind.
It's free.
That's what Simon says.
God.
Lorraine and Matt have texted, my partner used to add fuel to the Capital Flying Eye. That was the aeroplane. He's a trainer for pilots now, James. So if James wants a proper lesson...
Yeah. Or
Dot.
train people. Yeah. What's that?
How many lessons have you had in your time?
One.
Is it just one? So
He's had one more than you and me.
So less than an hour of flying, considerably less than an hour of flying, probably.
No, it was just over.
Do you know what I noticed on your bio the other day? You put the word lifesaver. Why?
Did I put lifesaver?
I think you've put lifesaver on.
Where's he done that?
On which bio?
Is it your Twitter bio? One of them. I saw it.
Why have you put that?
I'm wondering why you'd put that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it says lifesaver. Who's changed that? Did you change that?
No.
No, we can't change it.
we
It's on
haven't
your
changed
own personal one.
Oh, good.
Is this on Twitter, yeah?
Someone's taken off trained pilot.
What?
What must have been you?
No, it
It
wasn't.
must have been you. It definitely wasn't me, James.
It's only you's got your login, isn't it?
If we
He changes stuff. Chris changes stuff.
if
all
we'd
the time.
hacked into it, we'd put something different than Lifesaver.
Yeah, something about
Change
jam.
that. That's boring.
Yeah.
We put Trent.
Have you checked your tweets recently? Who have you been tweeting?
No. What have you done?
What?
We haven't done anything.
Have you done it?
No.
Dom?
I know.
I wasn't out to.
Well, there's no weird tweets.
You were weirdly sending out some odd Facebook messages this morning as well.
Oh, no. What have
Yeah.
you done?
And I really like your profile picture on J-Date. You look wicked.
Am I back on that now?
You are. Yeah.
What's my...
I thought you put Lifesaver like the time that you ran after that man who'd nicked that lady's handbag.
Yeah, that's...
You were lumping that in with
Why would he be a
Not
lifesaver?
a lifesaver.
Well, it isn't.
Wait, whose life did he save? Because you've ruined Chelsea's and mine.
No.
Life ruiner, it should say on
life
you.
maker.
No.
it's-
Didn't you sort of stopped a robbery or something, didn't you? Back
yeah, I ran after the robbers who nicked a woman's handbag.
It wasn't a life
that
and
was
death
it.
situation.
And then he pointed and went, "They're in that garden behind the edge."
Yeah,
That was
I'm
about
gonna
it.
work now. Bye.
Oh, and then I got offered a ride in a police car and I said no.
Yeah, that was.
Silliest decisions of my life.
You could still get a ride in the police car
I could.
and then locked up
No,
and then, do a bit of time.
I don't want to do a bit of birds.
Yeah.
No thanks.
You got no walkie-talkie there, Dom?
Sorry. No.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you change
Chris,
it then?
what?
Did you change anyway?
Yes.
That was
Love seeing yous on video, says Christian. Thanks, Christian. Phoenix, how are we getting on with the number graphic?
Yeah, good. I'm also mixing at the same time, and I forgot the number, so I'm just getting Kat to send it to me.
Why didn't you just say, Chris, I forgot the number, tell me the number?
Because you're talking, you're
So
talking.
you can interrupt.
Here's your talk.
We're already talking to James. Do you want the number?
Yes, please.
0330 33 33 100. It's 0330 33 33 100. 0330 33 33 100. However you want to say it. And then when you say, it's ready, Chris, I'll then go, hey, what's up? And then you put it on the screen.
Perfect.
Beautiful. I'll buzz you when it's ready.
Okay, thank you. Well, we're only on for another 3 minutes. We also need to change the banner when James talks. It just comes up underneath the bottom left-hand corner. It just says, idiot.
Right.
No, not that.
Phoenix can do that.
Womble. Living Womble.
Not Womble. No.
Boy. Beardy boy freak. Jam lover. Jam boy.
Pilot.
No.
No, not pilot.
No. Idiot.
I meant to say,
Engineer.
I got feedback from the exec producer of Heart Breakfast, Lawrence, who said that you two in a van together was hilarious and you should do a road trip and film it.
And this is why Lawrence doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think
Stop getting ideas above your station,
I
Lawrence.
think we should both do that.
And get me a tea.
I think.
It was wonderful.
He said it was really funny.
I
Yeah,
can
it
speak
wasn't.
I can speak for both of us, though.
No, you can't. You can barely speak for yourself.
Just as James kept edging ever closer
I'm not
to
interested
Chris.
in having this
Like,
conversation.
Both love to do that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm not
go
going to.
around-
I don't want to talk to you. I want to listen to the music of the kids from Fame. Okay, so you be quiet.
We could listen to that on the road trip.
No, we're not going on a road trip, and I'm not even. If I can't see you, you don't exist. It's 6:54, and this is Star Maker.
Here, as I watch the ships go by,
I'm rooted to my shore. I keep asking myself why.
and if there's more on the other side,
I know a lot of people just got freaked out by that. You're welcome, and we'll play a little bit more tomorrow.
We've just remembered the Lifesaver thing, haven't we, James?
It's there.
Oh, right. Hey, if you want to WhatsApp us, you can do that right now. Here's the number. It's 0330 33 33 100. It's right now underneath me. 0330 33 33 100. It's right there. There it is. That's the number. 0330 33 33 100. Send us a WhatsApp. And if you're watching, send us a picture. Shabba. And then get rid of it.
That's very professional looking.
Thank you.
Hey!
You got a big thumb.
Go away. Sorry about that. See, you're missing all this. If you don't have Global Play, if you're not watching, you are missing. What a treat this is. So whose life did he save?
Oh, it was the guy, when I gave a stool sample and did a backwards poo. The man, someone listening tried a backwards poo.
David.
And then realised he had to go and have an op because he had bowel cancer.
Oh, yes.
So by talking about your walnut-sized poo,
Yeah.
saved a life.
Yeah.
Remember? After I had food poisoning, I had to give a stool sample.
Thanks for watching the first 25 minutes. The show will continue on Radio Extra until 10 o'clock. Dominic Byrne has your news next. Get downloading Global Player and we'll wave at you tomorrow.
Chris Moyles Radio.
Keep waving. And we're out.
The Chris Moyles Show.